Hi everybody, welcome to Teacher Journey USA. We share tips on how to become a teacher in the USA as well as your life as teachers in the USA. I've been teaching in the US for the past 4 years now, and I have great insights that I can share with you when it comes to what life is like as a teacher in America and in general as an immigrant in America. Today I want to share with you about a recent Netflix series that I watched called Adolescence. This Netflix series really shocked me, but it really brought me in the reality of what we face, not only in schools today, but also in society overall. Adolescence is a TV series. It's a short TV series. It has 4 episodes, and it takes place in Britain, and it takes place in England. Now, it talks about a young teenager, a boy. He ended up killing a classmate, a girl from his school, and I'm not gonna tell you everything that happens in the TV show. I'm not gonna give you spoilers. However, we end up understanding the reason why he killed the girl, and it was because of bullying. Now, what's interesting for me is that this TV show takes place in England. Many scenes in an English school, in a British school. And within that context, we see a lot of behavior issues. We see a lot of bullying taking place. We see frustrated teachers. We see fights among students. We see a lot of the issues that teenagers, teachers, and schools administrators face today in the whole world. Now, before coming to the US, I believe that many of the issues that I faced in my home country with the students, such as behavioral issues, such as administration problems, bullying, discrimination, students disrespecting teachers, curriculum problems. This is one of the things that showed that it was very interesting showing on that schools. The teachers were only showing videos to the students. There was not a really good engagement between teachers and students as well. So lots and lots of problems that are common within schools. And if you think about it, it takes place in a first world country like England. So before I came to the US, I thought that those problems that happen in my home country, which is Brazil, would never happen in the US. But that is not the case at all. In fact, my first 2 years here as a teacher in America were very difficult. I had many students that disrespected me. I faced many problems with the curriculum and the administration. I faced many problems relating to my coworkers, and there were many situations in which there were fights in schools, lots of discrimination. One thing that I realized is how many kids were grouped within their own ethnicity. So Latino groups in a side, black kids, white kids, very separated. So many issues that I thought I would never have, I have had them working in America. And I want to bring this reflection to you today, is that come with your feet on the ground. There will be issues as a teacher in America. Don't think that everything will be perfect. Don't think that you're coming to the promised land, to the holy land, where everything is perfect and you will not face any problems. Yes, there are many benefits and advantages of being a teacher in America, and that's why I choose to continue living here. I think my family has a better life. I see my career with way more perspectives. I like the town where I live at, whereas in my home country, to have the life conditions that I have in a small town such as the one I live, that would not be possible. So overall, I do like my lifestyle. However, it doesn't come without challenges. And another reflection that I wanted to make to you is, yes, we are teachers, as we need to develop great curriculum, but our teenagers nowadays, they come from such rough backgrounds, whether it is in Brazil, in the Philippines, in the US, in England. There's so much pressure that they're faced today, not only from their homes with broken families, with divorced parents, with addiction problems, but also pressures of social media and trying to fit in, and bullying, and a lot of exposure to adult content that was not the case at all 20, 30, 40 years ago. So there's just so much complexity that these young minds have to face today. And whenever it bursts out, as a problem in our classroom, we feel frustrated. And yes, many times as teachers, we have the right to feel frustrated because we do also face a lot of different complex issues in our minds. However, I wanted to bring this to you as a teacher, as a fellow teacher. As much as possible, try to look to your students with human eyes, with eyes of grace, with eyes of compassion, with eyes of understanding. And as best as possible, try to know that they also are trying to find out their place in this world, trying to fit in. And perhaps you could be someone that would open up a different perspective or bringing a light to them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button. And if you want to find out about how to become a teacher in the US, download the free ebook that you can find in the description of this video.